Clear coating, the most difficult part when it comes to custom painting. There's a lot of potential for error, and if you are not concentrated the tenths of a second, you are. And to avoid the most common problems with clear coating, I like to give you some of my tips. And in this video, I will announce also the winner of the spray gun from the spray gun video. And if you left a comment underneath the spray gun video, you have the chance to win the gun. I will announce the winner, and maybe it's you, so stay tuned. But at first, let's go ahead. First tip, find yourself a girlfriend named Sandra who does the job for you. No, that's a joke. Buy yourself a wet sanding bucket. That's mine, that's Sandra, and do a good preparation and a good wet sanding. And what that means is very simple. What we have to do is the sanding. After we've primed the frame, that's a carbon frame, there's transparent primer on, and I have to sand it. 800 grit wet sanding paper, put it into Sandra until it's wet, and then do a good sanding until you have a slick and even surface. Next tip, degrease all the parts you like to paint with degreaser, and if you need some, find some degreaser underneath in the video description. And that's needed to remove all your fingerprints and the dust from the parts you like to paint. And it's very important for good adhesion of the clear coat. If you don't do so, there can be spots and bubbles in the clear coat, and that's what you don't want. And wear rubber gloves, because the degreaser degreases not only the parts, it degreases also your skin. And if you don't protect yourself, you look like 80 in the age of 30. Believe me, I'm 17 and check my face. So protect yourself, that's very important. And degrease all the parts you like to paint. And when you're done, you're ready for clear coat. Next tip, I'm using a high solid 2-component clear coat, and that means there's 100% clear coat in this bucket and 50% of the hardener. So 2 components, the clear coat and the hardener. And what I do for a perfect finish, I add also some thinner, 5 to 10% of the thinner. And yeah, so I can make sure I have no orange peel in my clear coat. You have to find out what's the perfect ratio for you. If you add too much thinner, you have paint runs. And if you don't add enough thinner, you have orange peel. So find out the perfect ratio for you. I add 5 to 10% of thinner to my clear coat mix. Now let's load the spray gun and let's change back to the paint booth, to add the clear coat. Next step, make yourself a plan how to spray. But what do I mean with a plan? I have seen a lot of people flying around like stressed chicken and spraying clear coat. Spraying here, spraying there, spraying here, and there, and here, and there, and here, and there, and here, and there. And at the end, it's a total mess. You don't know how much clear coat's on the frame, where you have sprayed the clear coat, and that can cause paint runs and a bad finish. So you need a plan, and I like to show you my plan. I start every time on the front section on the frame and on the top tube, because when I start with the top tube, there can be no overspray on the down tube, on the fresh painted down tube. So when you start on the down tube and when you spray then the top tube, you will leave overspray on the down tube. So start every time on the top section of the frame and go down. And I will start on the head tube, top tube, down tube, seat tube, and all the rest of the parts. That's my plan. Actually, there's no clear coat in the spray gun, because I don't want to make a mess flying around like a stressed chicken. So I have to fill my spray gun. And another tip, learn how to turn and flip a spray gun. And when you've done that, I come back and I like to show you my plan of applying clear coat. There's not so much time for small talk left, I have to be fast. And what I will do is I will add 2 layers of clear coat. A first thin layer, I wait 10 to 15 minutes, a delay of 10 to 15 minutes, and after 10 minutes I will apply a second thick layer of clear coat, the finish layer. That's what I'm doing now. stay tuned, and I like to show you how I apply the first layer in the plan I've told you before. First, head tube, top tube, down tube, seat tube, and the rest of the parts. Let's go. The clear coat has to cure, and in the meantime let's pick the winner of this spray gun. I will send you also a nice little sticker kit, so let's use the random comment picker, let's add the video and let's pick one of you. I have to add the video URL. Now I have to filter all your comments with the hashtag spray gun, and let's find out how much commented underneath the video. 183 of you commented with the hashtag spray gun. So let's pick one of you and let's start the raffle. And the winner is Old Tune. Yeah, Old Tune. If you watch this video and if you send me a private message via Instagram or Facebook within the next 10 days, I will send you this spray gun. So Old Tune, send me a message via Instagram or Facebook, you can find it here, and yeah, you are the winner of the spray gun and the stickers. The clear coat cured for an hour inside the paint booth. I did some heat drying, and if you have no paint booth, you can let your frame dry also by room temperature, 12 to 24 hours, but now let's check the result. Ooh, here it is, the fresh painted frame. And check how juicy it looks. A high gloss finish, 2 layers of clear coat, that's the result. And what I didn't mention before is you need also a perfect spray gun setup. And if you need to set up your spray gun, check my spray gun setup video in the corner. That's also a must-have for a good application and for a high gloss finish. And thanks for watching. Check also my other videos if you're into custom painting. I have also spray can videos for all the DIYers out there, and see you in one of my next videos. Goodbye. Hey, what are you doing here? Go and check my other videos. I'm playing. Goodbye.